hello.
Hail, friend. Been some time. Trust you've been well? But come, if it was idle twittering you'd wanted, you'd have sought a prettier bird than this old crow. Crows bring tidings, most oft grim. Me, I bring you work. Still grim, I'm afraid. Well, salvation again, naturally. Now there's word they've a man inside the castle. If that be true, he'll have need to leave the castle eventually to meet with the others. All I ask is that you keep watch. If you see someone leaving the castle, shadow them. I only have need of your eyes. Follow them and see what business has them out. I'll do the rest. Skulking about is more my line than yours, I know. But pray, lay your chivalry aside this once. I do it myself, but there's aught has me away from Grand Sorin for a time. Nothing for it, I fear. Tell your findings to the innkeep. We have an arrangement. Tread carefully, friend, and quietly, what's more.
Well, I trust.
Ah, Arisen, sir. I find myself in a situation most dire. I thought to sell some land I own to raise capital, but I must first evict those who live upon it. This typically requires a rather involved procedure, but times are dire, and I wish the current residents gone with all haste. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but from the Arisen. They are like to weigh it carefully. You are my best and final hope in this matter. Can I rely upon your aid? Ha ha! I wagered you'd agree, and I never lose a wager. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but if it were to come from the Arisen, they'd like to weigh it carefully. Please convince the residents that leaving quickly is in the best interests of all. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely. Right then.
Sir, you have need of me? Fornival would have us quit his land? Oh, fie, but this is sudden. Had he even a whit of the Maker's decency, he'd give fair warning afore such a request. I beg of you, sir, grant me a little time to consider what you say. I would strive to have an answer for you shortly.
Arisen takes up sword and shield to defend the honor of all. Can this Arisen slay the dragon as our Lord Grace did? We wait, and we listen for further word. Hear ye, hear ye! Attend to all! The Arisen has a...
What? Our landlord would drive us from our home? Forget it. I won't go. I don't care how wealthy he is. He can't simply toss us out. I'll never leave. Ever. Not in 1,000 years. No, my mind is made up. Now stop chasing me, just leave me be.
Yes, how may I aid you, sir? Aye, we pay tariff on Fornival's land. Oh, wants us gone, does he? I wager it's not so simple a proposition as all that. I know Fornival's the law on his side, but I'm loath to simply up and go at his command. It's a hard decision, sir, and not one I'd make alone. I've a wife and son. They should get word of this afore all else. They're off about the town, though where I don't know. Perhaps you could find them and explain the matter? I would hear their thoughts ere I make any decision.
You don't give up, do you? And I was taught that Arisen were friends of the weak. Oh, what does it matter? Even I can, and any who cross border will find work hard to come by. And Father isn't like to stand against one so powerful. What choice do we have? Well, so be it. I dare say I won't miss that pigsty of a home besides. Now, If there's nothing else, pray leave me be. What good are Arisen if not to help small folks such as us?
Forgive me, sir, but my mind is yet awhirl with the matter. I need more time.
Given leave to travel the land by Duke Emlyn himself.
Who among you has seen the dragon? Who saw it raise a village at the southern... It seems my wife and child are as yet undecided. I'll not press on without their consent. No doubt you were filled with fear and awe, with trepidation, with despair. And why? Because mankind e'er fears that which it does not understand. We dread the unknown, and ill know how to respond. At times, we abandon all thought, and settle into the coward's refuge of desperation. Ah, 'tis our nature, aye. But is it right? Is our only choice truly to bow down in submission to the awesome threat before us? No. I say that our war against the unknown must begin with knowledge. We must come to understand the dragon, the Maker, ourselves. Let the light of human knowledge dispel the shadows of fear and desperation. For the day we truly understand the worm and well know ourselves, the path we must follow will be laid open before us. People of Grancis, we stand now at a crossroads. Do we submit to the tides of fear and chaos? Or do we strike out? Strike out against the waves of hardship, valor, and wisdom, our rudder and oar. The true and just among us need turn not to the faith, nor the crown, but instead to that voice within ourselves, to heed the exhortations of our souls. We must think for ourselves, and act of ourselves, brothers. Therein lies our only hope of cleaving a path through chaos and fallen order, that we may walk steadfast into the future. Pray, place a hand o'er your breast, and call your racing heart to calm. Doubt surrounds us at every quarter. Do not lose sight of the hope that lies beyond. Mistake not the light that shines beyond the dragon's shadow. Who among you has seen the dragon?
You have the Maker's patience, sir, and I thank you for it. I've made up my mind. Though it twist my heart to breaking, we are in no place to defy Fornival's will. I am my husband's wife in all things. Pray, tell him I will follow whatever path he chooses.
Who among you has seen the dragon? If what you say is true, sir, I have my family's support. However, something of the matter troubles me. If we abandon our home to Fornival, he'll lend no support while we search for another. Without funding, we've no way to secure new lodging, nor to live. Might you aid us, sir? I know it madness to ask such of the Arisen, yet I've nowhere else to turn. That it comes to this shames me beyond measure, but I pray you, show us mercy. As my family consents and expenses are covered, I've no cause to gainsay the decision. Fie on Fornival for this. Someday he'll face the Maker and be made to stand for a host of ills. He can purchase the land we trod, but I'll be hung and damned before I give him favor. No doubt you are filled with fear and awe, with trepidation, with despair. And why? Because man...
Just what is this scrap to you? Loose those lips and might be our repaying card. Oh.
Good work.
Anything else I might work on for you?
I bid you good day.
Ah, it's you. Mason told me to expect you. If you've a message, I could relay it. The night then, is it? Fine then. I'll pass the word along.
Hey there. These last years, Duke Edmund's Grand Soren's not a... Oh, have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
What news, Arisen? They agreed to leave. Wonderful. Requesting your aid was indeed the proper course. Now, the land may be sold without delay. You have done me a great service this day. I pray that this is but the beginning of a long and prosperous partnership between you and I. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely. Right then.